Hey friends, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Aditi Bhatnagar. I thought that in all these turbulent times, I need to have this live so that I can share something that I've been feeling for some time now. We are all going through a period of profound change. So much is happening around us, and we are all pulled in so many different directions. We are helping our friends, family, deal with various levels of seriousness of COVID infections. Hey Prachi Munga, good morning. Darab sir, thank you so much for watching in. Well, we are helping our friends, family deal with so many, various levels of seriousness of COVID infections. At the same time, we are also taking care of ourselves. As a society, we are literally breathing in anxiety. We are breathing in helplessness. And hi, good morning, Prachi. I hope you are well. You're taking good care of yourself and your family and you've recovered. Hey, Asima Mehta, thank you so much. Hi, Poonam Sapra. So at the same time, we are taking care of ourselves. Okay, I want to remind all of us of a wonderful tool that we have so that it can help us tide over such trying times. Prayer and the power of prayers. Whenever we pray for ourselves or anyone else, be it family, friends, known people, unknown people, humanity at large, we are actually unleashing or sending forth a gentle calming wave, a balming energy in the energetic system that is all around us. This prayer is a hope, a desire for goodness to prevail. It is the power that you have. Indulge in the power of prayers. Now these can be in the form of mantras that you can chant in your minds continuously. In India, almost everyone has heard, some or the other mantras, and we all do remember some as well. Now, you can chant any mantra. Trust me, these mantras, these have sounds which create vibrations which are healing in nature, fortifying by virtue. They help all of us to gain strength. In case you don't know any, maybe you might try out Mahamrityunjay mantra or Durga Kavach or Ambika mantra. You can, you can simply chant Om. Okay, what I mean is that these mantras have an inherent power to heal you, yourself, your surroundings, your aura, and by and large the entire humanity. And it does not matter whichever mantra you choose. Remember, it is cleansing the surroundings, the electromagnetic field around you, which we all know as aura. It clears the space, of all the emotional debris that has been collected there because of our thoughts and the feelings of everyone, around you, including us. All that we watch on TV, we read on the newspapers, when we are talking to our friends, everything, it all creates an emotional turmoil, and this emotional turmoil does result in some emotional debris which we sort of retain within us as negativity or whatever you can say, concern, care for our loved ones, but they, in the end, they can create anxiety and they can hamper your own health system. So you can just put some mantra on the YouTube and just allow it to play, or simply play some pipe music also, right? You can choose to pick up a bead mala. We have this jap mala of 108 beads and chant for everyone, including your own self. It does not matter which god you pray to. It is the same energy source that we are praying to. Yeah. There are some people I know who pray by invoking the deity in front of them, and they absorb the divine rays emerging from them. So, I had a client, and she used to say that every day in the morning, after she's done her Reiki practice, she would visualize Krishna, Bihari ji, standing right in front of her, and she would visualize the entire family, her children, her husband, her in-laws, her parents, everyone standing there, right there with her, and she would visualize the rays of Bihari ji, Lord Krishna, falling upon all of them, cleansing them, fortifying them, and then she would say, we are all healthy, and all. So hey Sangeeta Khanna, thank you so much. Yes Prachi, prayers do have a certain magic with them, right? So it doesn't matter which god you pray to. Like as I said, some people pray by invoking the deity in front of them and they absorb the divine rays. You may include everyone, your friends, your family, your entire city enveloped with the divine rays emerging from the deity whom you are praying to, because it's like we are all one, in the sense, all in the whole. I mean, one in the whole and the whole in one, a drop in an ocean and an ocean in a drop. So when you pray for your own self, you set a positive wave around, which will help a lot of people. And if everyone is praying, so please understand that their waves, the waves that they send across, that will also come to you. That goodness will come to you. Yeah. Prayers will help to calm you. They lower your stress hormone. They ease your breathing, making it deeper. And this also helps in regulating your inner bodily functions. So deep breathing has been known to have so many physical and mental benefits since ancient times. Practice returning back to your breath in between your day. Or better still, you can always set an alarm of 2 hours. Every 2 hours, when the alarm goes on, you can take a step back from whatever you are doing and take nice 10 deep breaths. This will help you come back to the present, come back and look at things very, very in a different light, with a different perspective. Yeah, it will help you, realize that you are becoming much more calmer, and you have probably helped many more people take saner or wiser decisions, and you yourself have been able to contribute more to your own life and to others' life, rather than becoming angry, dejected, upset, or staying in anxiety or in stress. In the beautiful practice of Reiki, after we finish our Reiki session, we always send healing energies into the world so that everyone can receive it, or whosoever needs it receives it. So, well, I am a Reiki channel, and after my Reiki practice for 3 minutes, we have a 3-minute timer bell, in the Reiki music. If you go on YouTube, you'll find it. So after I finish my Reiki practice, 3 minutes, of course now I have increased, but generally for 3 minutes, we simply make Reiki available to everyone, plants, animals, people, whomsoever in the universe requires Reiki. We give it freely. We request them to absorb it, as we are, channels. So I would request all of you to include, the intentions that the people are, getting better and better every moment. The medicines are more than adequate, and people get right medicines, not the spurious medicines, right? They get the right medicines, and they are more than adequate. Whosoever needs them is receiving them effortlessly, and treatment is available to everyone timely, and everyone is recovering very, very quickly from COVID or any other illness. Yeah. Lastly, let affirmations and positive visualization be a part of your prayers. Visualize that every step you take, or every morsel of food that you put in your mouth, it nourishes you and makes you healthier. A simple sentence like "I live in abundance of health, wealth and happiness," or "I am safe and protected at all times" is powerful enough to turn around your life. Even though we are surrounded by images of sickness, depression, suffering, visualize a healthy world. Visualize that every moment everyone walks into the hospital, they do get a bed, they do get oxygen, they do get the right medical care. The best doctor for them is treating them. Yeah, and they recover very, very fast. Visualize your friends and family healthy, and that they are spending time in their house with their families, eating healthy food, having meaningful conversations with their friends, with their spouses, with their children, and all this. Hey Minakshi Kaul, thank you so much for watching. Hello Hemvati, thank you so much for watching. Okay, so let's remember the power of prayers and make prayers a part of our daily existence, no matter how tiny or short the prayer is. It doesn't matter. The length of the prayer never matters, no matter how short time you have at your hand. Even if it is 1 second, even if you say, "We all are protected, we are safe, we are healthy," or after having a conversation with your friend whom has been affected, or some family member or someone whom you can simply say it in your prayers, or say it with a genuine intention that they are healed, they are cured, they have received the best medical attention. Yeah, no matter how tiny or short your prayer may be, it will definitely be of great value to you and others. Remember, prayers create gentle waves of calmness and peace, healing which can help people recover faster, help people take wiser decisions. Who knows, it might just energize a tired doctor, and help that doctor to treat a few more patients. Who knows, it might simply increase the oxygen level of someone who needs that little bit of oxygen level more in their own body, so that they do not go to a hospital, or they do not need an oxygen concentrator, right? So till we meet again, please stay safe and stay healthy. This is my small way, tiny way of trying to contribute to everyone, because whenever I talk to anyone, be it my patients, my family or friends, we are all concerned. And I feel that every time after I wind up a conversation or during the conversation, I try to pray, because I feel that there is a God up above, there is divinity around, and if we trust in the divinity, I'm sure with all our prayers, all our positivity, all our affirmations that we say, we definitely help people. We definitely help clear our own houses, our own surroundings, and the air that moves through our houses, that moves touching us. If that air is able to take the positivity that we emit, the good intentions, the positive affirmations that we want for ourselves and the world, these positive affirmations will be carried by the air everywhere, and it will touch everyone who needs them. And who knows, we might just be able to provide hope to some people who need them desperately. Take good care of yourself. Till we meet again, bye bye. Om Sai Ram. Thank you.